Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
Today is March 7th. We are already a week. I feel like I start off the whole podcast, everything in the podcast saying this. We're already a week into March. This year is going by pretty quick. I'm surprised how quick it's going based on how slow last year seemed to go. But anyways, we had a very busy week last week. We have another not as busy. We finally have somewhat of a break this upcoming week. But let's give you a rundown of what we will see this upcoming week. So it's going to be March 7th through the 13th. On Sunday the 7th, we don't see anything. On Monday the 8th, we don't see anything. On Tuesday the 9th is when things kick off. We'll see the Nike Dunk High Barley Green or All-Star, different names for that colorway. And then we'll also see the Nike Air Force 1 07 Popcorn. On Wednesday the 10th, we'll see the Nike Dunk High Orange Blaze in both men's and women's sizing. And we'll also see the Nike Dunklow Black in both men and women's sizing. And also on Wednesday, we'll see the Air Jordan 1 High Patina. And then on Thursday the 11th, we'll see the Undercover by Nike Overbreak in the Overcast and black colorways. And then on Friday the 12th, we'll see the Carpet Company by Nike Dunk High Royal Pulse. We'll also see the Nike Air Max 90 St. Patrick's Day. And finally, on Friday, we'll see the Sean Wotherspoon by Adidas ZX 8000 Super Earth. And then to end off the week, I'm surprised we only have one thing so far on Saturday. We'll have to see if there's anything coming out later on in this week if they end up announcing anything. But right now, all we will see is the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 V2 in the cream colorway. So definitely not as busy a week as we've been seeing, but last week was a lot of things to cover. So let's give you a rundown of what we saw this previous week. So on Sunday, the 28th, we didn't see anything. On Monday, the 1st, what we saw was the Air Jordan 1 mid in the grade school sizing for the paint drip color. This was for EU. So some different EU retailers, Sneakers, 43, a few others, something like that released. Retail was $90. Resale is sitting at a very high $170 to $200. So it was a really good one to go for, Luis, huh?
It was a good one, man. It was probably the best one.
Well, I don't know about best because then we also got the Air Jordan 1 low in grade school, also in the paint drip colorway. Retail was actually lower on that one. It was only $75, but that one's going for $220 to all the way up to over $300. I don't remember the last time I saw a Jordan 1 low in a grade school men's anything going for that much. That's ridiculous.
No, yeah, it's definitely cash, cash with the capital C.
Yeah, so congrats to anybody out in Europe that was able to cop a pair. If you're on the US, as Luis tells you every single week, there's always reshippers if they don't ship to the US, so don't sleep on that kind of stuff. But we also saw in Europe, so it was Monday was a very big European day. So in Europe, we also saw the Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort in the Monarch colorway. This has been releasing for a while now, like months at this point, I think. Retail on them is $140. Resale is sitting about $170 to $220. So definitely some money to be made. Definitely not like the paint drip, but there's some good money in there. Yeah, that wasn't even done though. Monday was I think every single day this week was a busy day. But what else did we see drop on Monday, Luis?
So on Monday, we also saw the Nike Air Force 1 Low Experimental, the pink colorway. Same thing as all the other ones, all the other shoes that we're talking about right now. It's only European retailers. Retail 110, approximately resale 160 to 220. And we also saw the Nike Air Max, Nike Air Force 1 Low Experimental in the sale colorway. Same thing, only in Europe for this release on Monday. Retail 110, resale 160 to 220. So a pretty good profit on both shoes. Air Force 1s. I don't know, man. They're kind of played out in my opinion.
You think?
Yeah, dude. It's like,
well, they brought them back, and then now they're trying to do some crazy stuff with them, like making this experimental style.
The experimental style is too experimental. Like for me,
I completely agree with that.
It's something, I don't know. It's something. It's very different.
Yeah, I feel like there might be at some point in like the pink one. That's too much. The racer pink. That's too much out there for me. The sale's not too bad.
This I don't know. I'm looking at the sale right now, and it looks like it's texturized. Is it texturized or
Something like that. I don't know. It looks like they put like cling film around the shoe. I don't know.
yeah?
There's something to the shoe. It seems like it's a weird texture. I wonder how it is in person.
Yeah. Hopefully, I can get a chance to seeing a pair in person. That way, I can give like an in person review. But from what I'm looking at right now, the pictures it looks kind of different, you know. And especially there's like is that a lace lock that's going over? It's
I
like
think so.
yeah, like what is that right there? I don't know. You could
They got a
probably
lot. There's a lot of going on with the shoe. There's
yeah
definitely a lot going on.
yeah kind of too much for me, you know. I'm a big fan of the Air Force One. I think it's being overplayed right now, but you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Nike's still making their money at the end of the day.
That's right. And there was one more release of the Air Force One. Came out in the black colorway. Same thing. Nike Air Force One low experimental. Europe only. Retail 110, resale 150 to 190. You know, there's like a whole stigma between the black Air Force Ones, and that kind of reflects on the price too, on the resale price. It's
But I'm
lower.
not too surprised. It's the cheapest out of the three.
Yeah, just because of the stigma associated with the Black Air Force Ones and whatnot. But that's it for Friday. That's it for Monday. The strong Monday. You know, good strong start of the week. You know, you had to be on your toes on Monday. There's a lot of releases. So if you're in the U.S. and you went for them, that's good. You know, keep on grinding it out. So yeah, that's it. So what happened on Tuesday, Jamal?
So on Tuesday, we only saw one thing. We saw the Carpet Company by Nike Dunk High Royal Pulse colorway. So this was also for Europe. US gets their drop this week on the 12th. So this was just for sneakers. Retail 125. Resale sitting on a very high 490 to 650. So lots of money to be made on this one. Congrats to everybody in Europe that was able to get them and anybody else around the world that actually went for these. It was a hard one. I mean, like all SB dunks, sneakers is pretty much your best friend on this one, and it's pretty much a flip of the coin if you're actually going to get a pair. But congrats to anybody who was able to get them, and if you didn't get them, don't worry because you'll have another chance on the 12th. But that was all Tuesday. Wednesday was pretty much the slowest day of the week. Every single other day was very busy. But what was it that we saw on Wednesday?
So on Wednesday, we saw a lot of things. I'm just playing. No, we only saw one thing on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, had the women's Air Jordan 1 Mid Canyon Rust. Shoe retailed for 125, approximate resale 160 to 180. Shoe was released on the Nike app, not the sneakers app, and also released on the Nike desktop website. So what is Nike desktop website? For those that don't know, it's you literally just go on your internet browser and type in Nike.com, and that's the desktop website.
Wow, what an explanation right there. That's golden right there. For the app also, because there's a sneakers app and then there's the regular Nike app.
Yeah, well,
How you know is that it's the one not called sneakers.
Yeah, it just says
Figure that out.
it just says Nike.
Yeah, that's it. That's the Nike app instead of sneakers.
It's I find it kind of weird. Like sometimes, like I've had when I've seen releases, I've gone for them. They'll drop on the Nike app instead of like the sneakers app, and then they'll drop it on the sneakers app, or they'll do like a dual release.
When have you seen that?
I saw it one time, dude. I forgot what shoe I bought, and it was weird. Like they dropped it.
Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah. It's been a while since they did that, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I think it's been like 2 years or like
Yeah, I think it was some Jordan that they did that to. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, it was like they like restocked sizes, but it was on the desktop or it was on the app, Nike app.
Let me check what it was because I know
purchase history.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through it right now. Let's see. How do I look through it? Let's see.
You have to go to your orders. I don't even know if it's gonna show you that far back.
Orders. Okay, yeah, here. It shows. Which one was it? The Retro 14, I think.
The Retro 4. Which one?
The red one.
The red. Huh? The red one.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. At some point, they have done that.
Yeah,
It's been a while,
because
but yeah, they've done that before.
the only other shoe I bought before that was like the Off Whites, the MCA's, and then the
Oh,
Travis.
the MCAs. Oh,
Yeah,
baller out here.
it was that one time I told you I thought I was gonna fly out to Chicago, and then I was about to
Yeah,
book. I was
that was
about to.
the that was the time I was out in Chicago. I don't know why you didn't fly out.
I don't.
Uh,
Uh,
it's a struggle.
uh, but yeah, that's it for Wednesday. Solid Wednesday. A lot of things. I'm just playing just one thing. It's a good day to prepare. Rest and everything for Thursday because Thursday is the best day of the week. But let's have Jamal talk about the regular sneaker releases before we address the really important stuff that happened on Thursday.
So first thing on Thursday the 4th we saw was the Nike Dunklow City Market. Solid dunk, or yeah, solid dunk. Retail 110, resale right now at about 350 to 500. Uh, I think it's one of the better colorways of the Nike Dunk that we've recently seen. Just because they actually put some effort. It wasn't just slapped a color on there and said, "Here you go." There's actually some effort in this one. I think that's what kind of drove up the price. And then also we saw the women's Air Jordan 1 mid apricot orange. This was a Europe release. Retail 125, resale right now about 180 to all the way to 350. So just like the other stuff we saw on Monday drop in Europe, solid shoe. Hopefully we get this in the US at some point because I think it's a good colorway. I think a lot of people will be wanting these in the future. Might even see these prices go up in the future. That's definitely not a recommendation of to buy now and hold to make some money later on for them to go up in price, but I will not be surprised if prices go up from here. But nobody cares about that stuff. All we care about is these next shoes. What is the next thing, or more than shoes, but mostly the shoes. These might be the not the shoes of the decade, but they might be up there. They might be up there.
Yeah, there's definitely something to talk about. Yeah, so everybody knows the best day of the week is Thursday, and the best time of the week is yeah. What time does Supreme drop in New
11
York?
a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, 11 a.m. Eastern. That's the best time on Thursday. I'll be having breakfast, and I'll just stop eating my breakfast. That way, I can go after Supreme. But best day of the week, Supreme Thursdays. So this Thursday, past Thursday, we had the Supreme Nike SB Dunk Low come out. 4 different colorways, if I remember correctly. Yeah. There's the Mean Green, Bark Root Brown, Black, and the Hyper Royal. So they retailed for 110. Approximate resale on all the different colorways, 800 to 1,300. It's wild, SBs aren't really doing these numbers anymore. Like they used to be super popular, but I kind of feel like they're getting kind of burned out now.
Yeah, like the carpet company. I feel like if this was like 6 to 10 months ago, they would have been $1,000 shoe.
Yeah, but the market's it's just changing. There's too many people right now like going after shoes, and they're just messing up the prices for everything. Then we'd have people like companies come in like StockX and Go, and just new people enter the market, and they sell for cheaper prices than before. So everything's just very changing right now. I guess you could say it's situational, for like a lack of a better term. So besides that, we saw the Supreme Rawlings Chrome Maplewood baseball bat retail at $248, approximate resale $300 to $375. That's pretty much it, in my opinion, of stuff that resold last week from Supreme. There's a lot of things that dropped. There's a Zippo lighter. There's always a Zippo lighter drops every season for the past couple seasons.
Does those even do good?
They do good in like consignment stores, like local shops. Yeah, because there's always certain stuff moves in local shops and certain stuff moves better online. But yeah, it's very like I guess situational.
I'm interested to see about the dunks if they'll go up in price.
I think they'll.
You think they'll become like a $2,000 shoe at some point?
I think they will because we all know that these are going to come out on the sneakers app.
Well, no, I have heard rumors that they are Supreme exclusive, that they're not doing these ones on sneakers. I'll be surprised because I think that would be the first time Nike has done a collab with Supreme and they didn't release on sneakers, but I guess we'll wait and see.
Yeah, let's wait and see. At least I guess like one more month, and if it doesn't happen within 1 month, I can kind of see the prices going up on these. If it is a true exclusive,
Yeah, because that'd make them probably one of the most limited SBs in a long time.
yeah, exactly. And that's it for Supreme Thursdays. There was one more shoe that dropped on Thursday. Which one is it?
So
Jamal?
we saw the Air Jordan 4 Golf in the white cement. These finally, so they dropped in Europe. What was this? 2 weeks ago now, I think. Finally, we saw them drop in the US. Retail 220. Resale actually held its price very, very well. It's sitting at 280 to 380. So I hope people didn't sleep on this. I feel like a lot of people slept on these, but I hope they didn't sleep on them. Again, I will say majority of the stuff we post on Twitter that we talk about on the podcast, it's all stuff that has resale. We don't really cover the stuff that just goes for retail, below retail. We'll cover some stuff like we've talked about before. We'll cover some stuff when it's a good deal, when it's something people are really trying to get, might not resell for a lot, but it's hard to get them. We'll post about that kind of stuff. But most of the time, we're posting about the stuff that you can flip, that it has resale, so we're trying to help you get it for retail, stuff like that. So these were definitely one. I hope people didn't sleep on them because there was a lot of money to be made. But that was all for Thursday. Definitely a busy week. Hopefully, or busy day, not busy week. Hopefully, people were able to. At least somebody was able to cop those Supreme Dunks. Those are definitely a tough one because did you go for? I hope you went for them, Luis. I hope you went for those. I hope you didn't sleep in that day.
I wasn't sleeping. I was actually driving across country.
Oh yeah, that's true. You were traveling. Damn. Well,
Yeah.
trust me, you didn't miss out on much because the site fully crashed. It didn't load for me. It took like 3-4 minutes to load for me, so that was all out of stock by the time it loaded for me. So you didn't miss out on too much unless you had a bot. That was
Yeah.
the thing.
And unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to set up my bot before I left, so I missed out on them. But let's see what happens. Like we talked about earlier in the podcast, they might re-release them on Nike. Let's see. You said they won't. Let's see if it is a true exclusive.
Whoa, I didn't say that they won't. I said I heard that they might not.
Well, there's a lot of rumors right now.
You taking my words and making them facts. I never made it a fact. Let's go on to Friday the 5th. We'll have to wait and see about the Supreme Dunks. But what did we see drop on Friday the 5th?
So on Friday the 5th, we saw the Nike Dunk High in the dark curry colorway. We finally see these in the United States. They've been delayed so many times, but they finally hit stateside. They released on sneakers and Shop Nice Kicks. Retail $120, approximate resale $190 to $300. So a pretty good margin right there, profit. Was this something you went after, Jamal, or did you just say like?
I went after it. I didn't get it though. I'm still on the hunt for my first dunk. I still haven't got a dunk yet. I'm still trying.
Man, hey Jamal, don't give up, bro. You're gonna get.
No, you can't give up. It just takes one time. That's it. It just takes one.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait for that one time. That's all. So hopefully people went for them. Hopefully people are not discouraged yet from entering on sneakers, because at the end of the day, entering on sneakers takes. I mean, what would you say? 10 seconds.
If you're me, I gotta type in my password every single time and add my address and all that stuff. I gotta.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah, it's so annoying when you're trying to enter sneakers and make you verify the password. It's so annoying when it does that.
It's even worse than when they make you verify phone number.
Oh yeah, because it makes you re-log in, and it has you do the code from your phone. It's so annoying.
Nah, it's ridiculous, man. I don't know. It gives me issues. I think I'm gonna have to make another account. But
maybe. Hopefully not, because there's an advantage of having an old account. But
yeah, I've had my account since I think like 2017. My sneakers account, 2016.
Yeah, I would keep that. That's worth keeping.
Yeah, it's an OG account. I only hit heat on it. Off whites and stuff like Travis Scott's.
That's why you're not hitting these regular dunks and stuff, because it's not hot enough.
Yeah, it's not heat. When real heat drops, best believe I'm scoring.
Exactly. I'm pissed about. So I don't know if I think I messaged it to you a few days ago or something. So do you remember when they did exclusive access for the Fragment 3s?
Oh yeah,
there was like a bunch of different shoes that they did exclusive access for.
Yeah.
Fragment 3s were one of them. Okay, how long ago was that? Over a month ago.
Dude, I feel like it was 2 months ago.
Like it might have been 2 months ago. So I get a notification from Sneakers. Uh, my order has been canceled. I'm like, what? What the heck did I didn't even order anything. What did I order? I look. They canceled. I ended up having. This is the first time in my life. I'm not joking. The legit first time in my life I've gotten exclusive access to a shoe, and they canceled my order for the Fragment threes after 2 months.
How does that make you feel?
I'm mad. Like you're seriously gonna give me exclusive access for the first time, and then this long after I got it, you cancel the order. I don't even know what to say. I was about to call up Nike, but it was too late in the day. It was like it sent me at like 11 p.m. It sent me the notification saying that my order is canceled. I don't even know who's sitting back there. Like, okay, my only thought is maybe it's that kid. Remember that kid that the VP
Oh
ended up
yeah,
behind me?
yeah. That
Maybe that kid canceled my order and took the shoes.
maybe that was his like exit strategy right there. But
Yeah,
so are you as like have you ever been to like McDonald's or like a fast food chain? You like you order your burger, you ask for a cheeseburger, and then you take a bite into it, and you're like, "There's
there's
no
no
cheese.
cheese.
There's no
Yeah,
cheese." Are you
yeah.
that? You're that mad?
Oh, easily. Oh, I understand if they had canceled it like the day after, but
Yeah.
you're gonna wait this long and then cancel. It took you this long to then cancel me for what
So,
reason? At
so
that
they
point, the order should be good. How are you gonna take? How can it be canceled after this long?
so they not only took your cheese, but they also took your fries.
They took my fries and they took my future fries.
Man, that's
Yeah.
harsh. That's harsh.
It's ridiculous. I mean, come on, Nike. What is this? Like, how are you about to cancel the order that long after the order happens and on an exclusive access? It's not even just a regular release, so it's not like somehow the app oversold because it's exclusive access. Only so many people can try to get the shoe.
Yeah, no, they be doing some funny stuff sometimes, man. Because I remember one time, they did like a sneakers pass for the where were they? The Kobe's? Were they Kobe's?
Are you talking
Or,
about the undefeated?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting all colors. So
Yeah.
I
Oh
went.
yeah,
To go
didn't they cancel one or two of them?
they told me like, oh, you can only pick one color up.
It's like how you about to let the person order all of them if you can't order all of them?
Yeah, so I had all of them reserved, like, and I got really early. I remember to Silver Lake to pick up my pair,
Yeah.
and I waited in line for quite a long time. And they're like, "Oh yeah, you can only pick one up." And I was like, in my mind, I was like, "Dude, I've been waiting here for like an hour already, and you're gonna tell me I can only pick up like the cheapest profit?"
And it's all a different, like it's seriously a different shoe, like a different colorway. It's a different shoe.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm like, whatever, man. So I just
And
got it.
that's the thing, they're not about to do anything. They're about to
Yeah,
just tell you to deal with it.
yeah, dude, I got it, and then you know that one common friend that we have in LA,
Yeah.
and I met up with him. We ended up going to Flight Club that day, and I left that shoe at Flight Club for like 4 or 5 months.
Damn.
That's how long it took to get sold. It took a while.
I hope it actually at least sold for a good price, because man, 4 or 5 months. Hopefully it
But,
went up. If it could have gone up in price at that point,
oh no, dude! Like I sold it for quite a good profit.
that's good. At least that happened, but it should have been 4 pairs, not one.
Yeah, yeah. I was already counting my blessings, man, but they were snatched away.
I guess
But
that's what they say. Don't count the eggs before they hatch. I think that's what it is. Some saying like that. Don't count something about a chicken before it hatches.
no, yeah, that's dangerous stuff. Counting chickens.
That
Oh, yeah,
is.
that's not it for Friday. We have one more shoe that came out on Friday.
So we also saw the Casablanca by New Balance 327. I believe they called this the monogram colorway. I think it was something like that. So it was very similar to the rest of the Casablanca 327s, but it had a monogram print on it. This was the wider release, so they dropped on Casablanca 2 weeks ago, something like that. Retail 130 on them. Resale sitting at 180 to 350. So hopefully people went for these. I personally did not, so I can't say how hard or how easy it was to try to get a pair. I believe it wasn't too bad. I did see one or two sites that we posted that it wasn't an instant sellout. You definitely had some time to check out. If you were on top of it, you had those post notifications on. So congrats to Envy that was able to go for those. Not the hardest shoe in the world, but that's a good thing because it's got a lot of profit. So it's a good combo of not the hardest thing in the world to cop, but you still making good money on it. But that was the last thing for Friday, and then Saturday. This first shoe, my gosh, I can believe, but I also can't believe the amount the shoe's going for, Luis.
You know, Saturday is crazy, man.
It is. What's the
Saturday,
first thing we saw?
we saw the Air Jordan 1 High OG University Blue. It came out in regular retailers, Shopify, Footside, sneakers, and etc. You know, there's a lot of stores that dropped these. So if you didn't get them, then I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm just playing.
Whoa, no, that was a hard one to get.
No. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just playing, dude. At the end, dude, no, it was really, really hard. I'm actually looking for a size 7 youth.
You about to be paying a lot of money for a size 7 youth. In youth, I didn't even put youth sizing. Let me see. Yeah. Those might even been going for the more than the adult sizes.
They're going for quite an amount. Yeah, but I don't know. By the time this is out, I'll have it.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes. You just got connects like that,
dude. I just sent a message out. And, you know, we have such a long time like reselling sneakers that that's all it takes, man. A message.
I can't do that, so good on you that you can do that, man. Size 7. If you want it instant right now on GOAT, it's $580.
Yeah, nah, we ain't doing instant, fam.
No, the regular is $420.
No, yeah, sounds like regular. Regular is like more like my move right.
420. I was expecting big things out of the shoe, but I wasn't expecting the prices to hit these levels already.
No, dude, that shoe is really hot. It's one of the best colorways that's come out to date, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I would put this up there like this and the brown one, whatever the heck the brown colorway is called. What's the brown one?
The one that looks like the Travis Scott.
Dark mocha. Yeah. I would say the dark mocha and this is probably the best in the last few years that we've seen.
No, yeah, it's just crazy, man. But you know, we also saw some other shoes. We also saw the Clock Nike Air Max 1, Kiss of Death. So just did a raffle. So they might release later on in the month. We'll see.
No, that was later on was on the 6th.
Oh, it was? What? I'm remembering. Yeah. I'm reading the wrong notes. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah. Yeah, so we saw him on the 6th.
It was just on sneakers on the 6th, yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally reading the wrong notes. Retail $140, a resale $350 to $650. Pretty good profit margin right there. So we had one more shoe that came out on Saturday. What came out on Saturday, Jamal?
So we saw the Air Jordan 1 Low Burling Gray. So this was for Europe, as you might expect, considering the colorway is called Burling. So they were 100 retail right now, saying about 200 to 300. So good money on them. I believe that there wasn't too many places that dropped them. I think there was like 2 or 3 that actually shipped to the US. So there was definitely a chance if you're outside of Europe to actually get a pair. I hope people didn't sleep on them. It was a solid one. I had big expectations for it just based on the fact that it's elephant print and it's a nice neutral gray color. So I'm not too surprised about these prices. It's kind of what I was thinking that they would sell for. So definitely a solid overall shoe. But that was the very last thing of that very, very, very crazy week. So this upcoming week, definitely not as jam-packed as what we saw. Finally, somewhat of a break. We'll see. We might see some random announcements in the week for drops. But so far, not too crazy. So for the week of the 7th through the 13th, on Sunday the 7th, today, we don't see anything. On Monday the 8th, we don't see anything. And then on Tuesday is when things get kicked off with the Nike Dunk High Barley Green or All-Star 2021, depending on who you talk to. There's different names for it. Retail 120. Resale expectations are about 150 to 200. It's a dunk. You're going to find some money in it. This one, if it's like... I don't think it'll be hard. I think they're dropping on foot sites. I think Finish Line getting them. So it's not going to be the most exclusive dunk. But it's a dunk at the end of the day, and it's connected to All-Star Weekend. So you know some money in there based on those criteria. But that's not all on Tuesday. What is the second thing we see drop on Tuesday, Luis?
So on Tuesday we're gonna see Nike Air Force One 07, the popcorn colorway. We're gonna see this on sneakers, possibly other retailers. We will update you later on in the week. So make sure you peep the Instagram and the Twitter account. Retail is $120, approximate resale $140, $200. So there's definitely an opportunity right there, and perhaps So make sure to go after them. So that's it for Tuesday. Solid Tuesday. Solid, nice start of the week. Because there's nothing on Monday and there's nothing on Sunday. So I guess Tuesday is a new Monday
There you
for
go.
this week. So that's it for Tuesday. So on Wednesday the 10th, we're gonna see a Nike Dunk High Orange Blaze. We're also gonna see it in the women's sizing. So I guess there's two different shoes. The regular release for
Yeah,
men
there's men's sizing and then there's women's
and the
sizing.
women's sizes. Yeah. So on the women's box, usually they'll say like women's, like on the shoe, like women's on the label. Like what size is that? They'll say women's, and then the men's say men. But regardless, no,
What
Jamal,
a differentiation.
no. But the thing is, Jamal, like, if you have smaller feet, you can also go for the women's sizing one and just translate your men's size to women's size, and they usually fit the same.
Yeah, it's the same, if not pretty much the same exact shoe, just different sizes.
Yeah, and they both retail for $120. The approximate resale is $170 to $300 for both, for the women's and the men's versions. All stores usually get Jordans will release these, so make sure, like I said earlier, you pay attention to the Twitter account, because we'll be dropping the links, the fire links. We got them fire links. So what else is releasing on Wednesday, Jamal? Any heat, anything exotic, anything that you'd want to buy?
There's definitely some exotic stuff. So first, we'll see the Nike Dunklow in the black-white color. There's just like the Orange Blaze. There's going to be a men's sizing and there's going to be a women's sizing. So retail 100 on both. I'm expecting higher resale on the men's sizing, just for the fact that they go to a bigger size, and majority of people will be going after those. But don't sleep on the women's, because it is the same shoe at the end of the day. Expectation on resale for the men's is 200 to 350, and then the women's is 170 to 320. So nearly the same. I'm not expecting like a massive difference between the two, but you might see a slight discount on the women's sizing. And then the other shoe we're going to see drop right now, it's not even on sneakers. Right now, it's just showing on Foot Locker. I don't remember if it's the other foot size, but for sure Foot Locker, is the Air Jordan 1 High Patina. This is definitely an exotic one. I haven't seen a Jordan 1 colorway like this maybe ever, in a while at least. Retail 170. Resell expectations about 230 to 350. If these end up being some sort of Foot Locker exclusive or something, I'm expecting high numbers. Like, you might see, I don't know about if you'll see University Blue resale numbers, but they'll be pushing a high number if they end up being some Foot Locker exclusive or something like that. But right now it's just on Foot Locker. We'll have to wait and see. You have to make sure you get those post notifications on to find out if these drop on any other places. But that is all for Wednesday. So definitely a solid day on Wednesday. Some good drops. But on Thursday, you know what day it is on Thursday, Luis? What day is Thursday?
Thursdays are Supreme Thursdays, so as of now, we don't know what's coming out for Supreme.
It's too early for that yet.
Yeah, so we just have the excitement of Supreme Thursdays. So yeah, the 11th Supreme Thursday. Be ready, be there, or be square. We're also going to see the Undercover Nike Overbreak release in the Overcast and the black colorways. Retail $150. Approximate resale $180 to $250. We're going to see this release on sneakers and possibly other retailers, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Is this are you a fan of this, Jamal? Like, I'm looking at this shoe. They were released earlier in the month.
Yeah, they were in Europe earlier.
Yeah, but this is like a chance, man, for everybody who didn't get him, because I'm looking at it right now, and that rose is fire, dude.
I think the rose is what makes the shoe. If they didn't put that rose on there, this is a shoe going under retail. No, it's just the rose is what makes the shoe.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting like CDG vibes from like the rose.
Yeah, I could see that. See that, because usually Undercover stuff does not have much money in it, but it must be that rose. That rose is doing it for everybody, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely is for me. This is something I'm going to try to go after. Try to maybe might keep it as a personal. For the toe, for the big toe only.
Okay. The rose for the big toe. There you go.
That's it. No, that's it. Yeah, that's it for Thursday. Solid Thursday. Then what happens? What's next from Thursday? Friday. What's happening on Friday?
So first thing we see is Carpet Company by Nike Dunk High. This is going to be dropping in the US on sneakers. Retail 125, as we have seen already. Resale 490 to 650. So definitely go for them. Make sure you get entries in on sneakers. Don't miss out just because you're too lazy to enter. Again, take like 10 seconds. Maybe if you unlucky like Luis and me sometimes, you have to enter your password and then you have to verify it through your phone. But it's still worth it. It's still worth that extra effort. So make sure you entering for these. That's not it for Friday. There's a few other drops on Friday. What is the second thing we see on Friday, Luis?
So on Friday, we're going to see a Nike Air Max 90 St. Patrick's Day. It's going to release on sneakers and possibly other retailers, so stay tuned to the Twitter account. Retail $150, approximate resale $180, $250. You know, St. Patrick's, if you don't wear green, then you get pinched.
That's true. So you better buy these shoes so you're wearing green.
Yeah, that way you don't get pinched. And if you get pinched, well, I guess tough luck, you know?
It's one way to look at it.
Yeah.
But the other thing we see drop on Friday is the Sean Witherspoon by Adidas ZX8000 in the Super Earth. Retail 140, resale expectations about 220 to 300. I think the only thing saving this is the fact that it's Sean Witherspoon. Other than that, I don't think anybody really going for a ZX8000. I think the only time they ever had any profit was when they first came out. There was a few colorways, but that was years ago. And that's about it. It's been a pretty dead shoe since then. I think the only thing that's going to save this is the fact that Sean Witherspoon has his name on it. But is he even that big of a name anymore, Luis?
His
he died out. Like I don't even hear about him anymore.
Yeah, he's not as well. He's definitely like a character, you know. But I don't know. I kind of guess like sneaker culture is kind of going through a change right now because we've seen Caius recently released his own sneaker, which
yes, that's true.
Which is a very different looking sneaker, you know.
Congrats to him. I mean, that's a big move that you're able to release your own shoe.
Yeah, and not only did he launch his own shoe, he also launched a sneaker cleaning brand.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. He launched a sneaker cleaning brand. I don't know if it was last month or 2 months ago, but I saw that he launched it. So Caius is doing things, man. He's definitely doing big things. Because I remember Caius used to have a collab with Crep Protect. You remember that? The Crep wipes?
Yeah. I'm surprised he released his own. He didn't just like buy Crep Protect.
Crep Protect is a really big company, man. Really, really big.
Caius is a really big YouTuber.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but hey, now he has his own. That's what matters.
Yeah, shout out to Caius. You know, I actually ran into Caius. I ran into him. And
for real?
yeah, I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but I actually ran into Caius. Yeah, I know this was way before the podcast.
Well, I was gonna say you telling about drop time.
Yeah, this is before the podcast. But I remember I told you I was in at the was it the Beverly Center? No, it's this mall. Man, this is gonna eat at me, man.
It might have been Beverly Center.
No, it wasn't Beverly Center. It was
mall you frequent.
I don't like Beverly Center because the parking's $20. Well, last time I went,
$20.
Yeah, I forgot. There's a let me see, malls near Beverly Hills. Let's see. Man.
Oh, that reminds me about parking. I was in LA recently. Bro, I went to park on the street, and you know how they have the parking meters?
Yeah.
What do you do when the parking meter is like completely like shut off? Do you get a ticket? Because like the thing like was like, fully turned off. You couldn't like didn't turn on. You couldn't add parking. Like you couldn't do anything. What do you like, have you ever ran into that situation down there?
Yeah, and I haven't gotten a ticket because it doesn't work. But the thing is, in certain places,
they give you a ticket because you can't even pay for parking.
No, in certain places, like the parking meters are disabled, but now it's like you pay on your phone.
Oh, so they fully disable the parking meters, and you have to pay through. Because I know, like out where I'm at, they started doing it through an app that they give through the app. So you have to do that.
Yeah, like I was in Pasadena. What? Yeah, I was in Pasadena, and I think the meter didn't work, and I ended up paying over the phone.
Bro, why don't they put a sign up on the meter? That's ridiculous.
I don't know, but I finally found the place. It's the Westfield in Century City.
Okay.
So
Never heard
yeah,
of it.
no, it's a really nice mall. I really recommend it.
All right.
So yeah, so I had gone there with one of my friends, and I had stopped at what is it called, Keels or Kales, that place where they sell like face products.
I have no idea. I
No,
never buy anything for my face.
oh well, yeah. So I went into there, and then I need to go to Sephora to buy some cologne, and I see Caius and I see Fire Kicks right there, and I was like starstruck. I was like, that's Caius, you know. Because
Yeah.
I've been following Caius for a really long time, ever since he did his pranks, his Middle Eastern pranks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been following him for a really really long time.
Did
So
you take a picture?
dude, all right. So I was with my friend. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. She's like, what happened? I'm like, it's Caius, and she's like, go take a picture with him. Go take a picture with him. And I was like, no, like he's vlogging because they're recording. They're
We'll
both
be in
recording.
the we'll be in the video.
No, man, because I don't know. I don't want to be that guy who just walked up to them and like I'm in the video.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because
No,
I don't
I
know.
feel it's I don't know if awkward is the right word, but it's a bit awkward.
Yeah, it's like the guy's recording, and then like it would have been weird. Like I go up to him like, hey, you're Caius, right? And, like, of course he's Caius. Like, how do you open up a conversation to that? The guy's vlogging.
That's true. And then he has to cut and he has to retake and all that stuff. No, I feel that.
Yeah. Speaking of Caius, our common friend in LA, he actually lived in the same apartment complex as Caius.
Did he know him or he just lived in the same apartment complex? Because you
He
do
just
live in the same city.
No, he knew that he lived in the same apartment complex.
Did he know him though?
Oh no, he didn't know him, but he
Oh,
lived in the same complex.
oh, cool. I don't know if that gets for him, but good on him that he lived in the same complex.
No, that's the same thing I said when he told me. I'm like, bro, so like you talk to him? Like, are
Yeah,
you
this is
friends?
like, oh no, I just lived there. Like, oh, all right.
Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, I remember him and I, not Caius, like him, our common friend. We met up at man, what is it? The Grove, and we had gone to this Brazilian barbecue place, and we're just like talking. He's like, hey man, like Caius used to live in my apartment building, and I was like, what? I'm like, so you know him?
Oh no, I just know he lives there.
Yeah, but our common friends always saying things like that.
That's true. He want to act like he's doing something.
Man, but yeah, that's it for Friday. Solid Friday right there. So on Saturday, the last day of the week, we're gonna see the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 V2 in the cream colorway. Mostly all the retailers that get Yeezys are gonna be getting these. But one thing that's different to the previous releases of this is we're gonna see reduced prices on the shoe. So retail is gonna be $240, approximate resale $300 to $400. So pretty good price profit margin right there. Is this something you're gonna try to get for the Toja Mall? Are you gonna keep your
My Ultra Boosts aren't done yet. They still going.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you haven't seen them, but they still going. They still going strong. It's not time yet. It's not time to. Well, I can't get these. They're a white shoe. You know how quick those do get dirty. If I was
Yeah.
wearing them every day.
I've been seeing some really cool fits with these, man. Like people, they wear those essential sweatpants and the essential the sweatshirts, and these, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good one. It reminds me of the Static. It's like a version 2 of the Static.
Yeah, like this shoe is definitely something that goes with pretty much any outfit.
Oh
quite
yeah.
quite the stylish shoe. But yeah, that's it for this week, for this week's podcast. Thank you for listening to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed number one podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases.
Make sure that you follow us on Twitter. Get those post notifications on. That's how you're able to cop all of this limited stuff. And you can also find us on Instagram. Look out for all of those daily upcoming Instagram posts showing you what's coming out the next day. And then also, hey, you seen us posting those early pictures. Look like a lot of people getting excited those early pictures. That's something we used to do back in the day. I guess at this point we could say back in the day, even though we haven't been around for that long. But back in the day, we used to be posting early pictures like that. If that's something you guys like, just let us know. We'll get you some more early pictures like that. Because there's definitely some you get to see some stuff early that's crazy. Like those Jordan ones. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till those come out. But you can also listen to the podcast on everywhere you get your podcasts, on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on YouTube. You get this uploaded on YouTube, so you can also listen to it on there. And anywhere else you want to stream a podcast, you can find us. But again, not the busiest week, but there's definitely a lot of solid stuff. Don't miss out. Make sure you get those post notifications on, and make sure do not miss out on entering on sneakers. That's my key for the day. Always enter on sneakers because all it takes is one. If you end up hitting these Carpet Company dunks, you'll be happy you entered because that's a $500 shoe all day. So make sure that you get those entries in on sneakers.
On behalf of the Drop Time team, we wish you good luck, good health, and good vibes all around. Peace.